Good morning, and may I extend a very warm welcome to Wimbledon Spiritualist Church for this morning's service. To our congregation in the church, and of course, our viewers at home online. And a very warm welcome to our medium for today's service, Sandra Stevenson. Thank you very much for joining us. My first reading today is from a book called A Healing Journey. And it's called The Light. The sun and moon are always shining, and the stars are always twinkling brightly. But sometimes they are obscured from your view by clouds, fluffy white ones or big black ones. It makes no difference. They are only temporary. The sun, moon, and stars are constant and do not change. When the wind blows away the clouds, you can see the light once more and feel the warmth of the sun, the romance of the moon, and the mystery of the stars. You too are sources of light, warmth, and mystery. There are times when you let the clouds of everyday life, worries, conflict, illness, etc., hide your illuminations. Hide them from the world, but you cannot hide them from God. He sees all and grieves with you during your unhappy times and gives you the strength to soldier on and to conquer. You are all special in his eyes, no matter what you do. So take heart and start a new day. Your light emanates from deep within you and is unique to only you. It is visible to all who have eyes to see, audible to all those who have ears to hear, and touchable to all those who have hands to feel. So go on, let it show. You have a responsibility to give love and light to all you meet. And that way, you will spread warmth and joy ahead and abroad. What a difference it would make if everybody realised what a simple smile could do for someone who is feeling lonely and unloved. God gave each one of you your light at the moment of your birth, and you owe it to him and to yourselves to make sure it is always evident. Shine today, shine tomorrow, shine always in love, and it will be reflected back at you in abundance. Thank you, friends. I'd now like to invite Sandra, if she will, to tell us a little bit about her service to the spirit world. Thank you. Yes, then get straight into prayer. Okay.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and a special welcome to those that are joining us online. It's lovely that you're able to join in the service this way. Thank you for inviting me here. It's the first time in a long, long time, so you'll see me asking, what do I do next? What do I do next? And that's absolutely fine because none of us are perfect, are we? Okay. Well, I started out as a child seeing spirit and doing all sorts of wondrous things, and particularly having what I called those dreams, where I met with people and travelled with them, which was lovely. Always came back to earth with a bump. I'd jump off a swing but never land, and your stomach rushes up to your throat, and that's that kind of feeling. And was very discerning about people that I met as a child. And then later on, after my grandmother died, I saw her with such a very, very specific message for my family. that I then told them, I was taken to a medium who said, get her off to the spiritualist church. And that was when I was in my late teens. And of course, I've been doing it ever since. I'm a bit long in the tooth now. Doesn't mean to say I'm a better medium than anyone else. It just means I might have been doing it a bit longer. That's all. My husband and I opened a spiritual centre, which was very successful until his health declined so much that we moved home, still carried on doing it, but on a smaller scale. And he sadly passed away in 2006, and I've been carrying on ever since. Shedding that light, as Dawn was saying, it's so important to hold that light within and to carry on when the chips are down, is that inner strength, that inner glow that you can share with other people, which is so wonderful. So into the opening prayer. So if you would all please, in your own way, join with me in prayer. Loving Father, we ask a blessing on every home represented here as we come to you in prayer. We seek strength and help. We seek wisdom, so many things as we enter into this church of love. We seek communication with our loved ones, and we seek healing in many cases. We also ask that our healing prayers, so earnestly given, be taken and utilised by the ministering spirits to bring comfort wherever necessary to individuals, to countries, to the world. Of course, we remember the animal kingdom and our pets, who are also very often in need of that healing kindness. I know that as I stand here wishing to be a channel for the spirit world, that everything that is said and done here today is in thy name and in love and truth and light. Amen.
And now we come to our healing silence, at which time we send our thoughts out to all the names, not just our church, but in all healing books, to all who are suffering, whether mentally or physically. And of course, to our animal kingdom, who suffer through no fault of their own. May they be wrapped in a blanket of your peace. Thank you, friends. I'd now like to invite my Ben up to help us to read the Serenity Prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And I'll now read the names from our healing list. And of course, don't forget to think of yourselves. We often forget to heal ourselves, don't we? In our healing list, we have Ray, Ivor and Daphne, Dean Ward, Lee Mottram, Jeff Williams, Anne, Jill, Terry, Olwyn, Fabrice, Emily Rose, Alex, John C., John and Jean, Fiona, Harvey the dog. Ruby, Jeff Williams, Rosemary, Julian, Paul Williams, Hazel, Charlie, Gilsha, Oz, Marin Lewis, and the Bitten family. Please, can I ask for Terry to give the offertory, please? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Terry. Bless you. Thank you, everybody. I'd now like to welcome Sandra back to the platform to give her reading for today. Thank you. Yeah.
This is a reading that I've taken off the internet. It's quite a light one. My name's Dave. I drive bus 14, the same route for 22 years. I see the same faces, mostly tired faces, especially the old folks waiting at the corner of Oak Street, just sitting, waiting, like they're waiting for the world to remember them. One winter, Mrs. Evans started coming, 80-something, tiny, always wore that faded purple coat. She'd sit alone on the bench, clutching a worn handbag, staring at the empty street, really staring, like she was trying to will the bus to come faster, or maybe just willing someone to see her. Most days, nobody did. People walked past her like she was part of the bench, even her own family. Well, I saw her once, crying softly into a phone. Just wanted to hear your voice, dear. Yes, yes, I know you're busy. Don't worry about me. She hung up, wiped her eyes quickly, like she was ashamed. My heart just sank. I'd wave when I pulled up. Morning, Mrs. Evans. She'd smile, but it never reached her eyes, just polite, like she was used to being invisible. Then one icy Tuesday, she wasn't there. Not the next day either. Worry gnawed at me. After my shift, I walked the 3 blocks to her little house, peeking through the frosty window. I saw her slumped in a chair, blanket askew, looking terribly alone. I knocked. She opened the door, confused, then scared. Oh, Dave, the bus driver. What's wrong? I just said, saw you weren't at the stop. Wanted to make sure you're okay, Mrs. Evans. Her eyes filled up. Nobody's come by, she whispered. That changed things. Next time she was at the stop, I didn't just wave. I got off the bus before opening the door, Cold one today, Mrs. Evans. Got your scarf nice and tight? I asked, pointing to it. She blinked surprise. Why, yes, Dave. Thank you for noticing. Took 30 seconds, but her whole face lit up, like I'd handed her gold. I started doing it for others too. Mrs. Chen, who always had her knitting. Looking sharp on that scarf, Mrs. Chen. Mr. Peterson, who shuffled slowly. Plenty of time, Mr. P. Bus ain't going nowhere without you. Just small things, names, seeing them. Then something amazing happened. Other people started doing it. Young woman waiting with her baby. She'd smile at Mrs. Evans. Love your purple coat, ma'am. It's so cheerful. Teenager with headphones. He'd take one off. Need help with that bag, Mrs. Chen? One snowy morning, I saw Mr. Peterson helping Mrs. Evans brush snow off the bench before she sat down. No big deal, just human. It wasn't about food or fixing things. It was about seeing, really seeing each other, like we mattered, just because. Mrs. Evans passed last spring, peacefully, her daughter told me, who finally started visiting more. At her little service, guess who was there? Not just family. Me, Mrs. Chen, Mr. Peterson, the young mum, even that teenager. We weren't family, but we were her people, the bus stop people. Now bus 14's different. People talk. They ask how you're really doing. They save seats for the slow walkers. They share umbrellas. It's not loud or fancy, just kinder, warmer. I'm just a bus driver, but I learned something. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do, you can give someone who isn't money or food, is looking at them in the eye, saying their name, and letting them know they haven't been forgotten. That tiny spark, it catches, it really does. So next time you see someone sitting alone at a bus stop, a store, even your own street, just say hello. Use their name if you know it. It costs nothing, but for someone feeling invisible, it just might be the light that they've been waiting for. Try it. Watch what grows. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Well, you may have seen me with my phone, and that's because the reading was on it. It's not that I'm so glued to it that I've got to carry it around with me. But that thing about seeing is really true, because so many times people are glued to their phone and they don't see anything else. They go to a concert and recording it on their phone, and they're missing that moment of connection with the artist. And people in restaurants or cafes, you see couples sitting opposite each other and they're both on the phone and they don't speak. At bus stops, people are on their phone and they don't speak, they don't look around them. Now, I know that here in church, you're not on your phones, but how about taking a moment to look around and appreciate? Because I found myself sitting there and reading the words and wisdom, faith, miracles, discerning of spirits, interpretation, tongues, prophecy, healing, and knowledge. Wonderful gifts of the Spirit that we can all develop and all take forward with us so that our light shines with these things. We're granted wisdom. Often it's a wisdom to make our own choices. We're given snippets, perhaps, of what's the right thing and the wrong thing to do as we go through life, to tell the truth, to do things. But we're given the wisdom as the Serenity Prayer says, nicely read by Ben there. So the wisdom to know the difference sometimes of what's right and what's wrong. Faith, you can have blind faith, or you can have faith that throughout your life you learn and you think, oh, yes, that's true. Yes, that's good. And you can follow that faith, whatever faith that may be, even if it's faith in yourself and your wisdom and your decisions. Miracles. Well, I think at some time we've all witnessed the miracles of healing, the miracles of communication. A medium once said, any communication with the spirit world is a miracle. So whether it's for a message, whether it's physical mediumship, or whether it's for healing, it's a miracle. The discerning of spirits, that's us making our choices with those in the spirit world and discerning about the messages, whether they're right, whether they're wrong, whether they're right for us, and so much more, all many shades in between. Interpretation. Now, that's an interesting one, how we interpret the messages. I remember going and having messages, and I almost willed my life to take the course of that message, quite wrongly, as it happened at times. And you look back later and you think, it's happened the way that I was given in that message, and yet not in the way expected. So, interpretation and how we interpret our faith to others is so important, how we share our light with others. Tongues. Now, that's an interesting one because it says in the Bible that people can speak with tongues. And I never actually witnessed it until 2005. My husband went into hospital and he was very close to passing over at that stage. Thankfully, he didn't that year. He hung on for another year. But we were in an emergency part of the accident in emergency. We were taken to an emergency ward. And he was sitting up in bed, looking up ahead of him and talking in a foreign language. Now, I know that he knew a smattering of Maltese, that he knew a few words of Arabic, but literally a few words. But he was fluently talking in a foreign language, and I didn't recognize it. And I just had the thought, I didn't voice it. I thought, oh, that's a foreign language, but I don't recognize it. I wonder where it comes from. And he paused with his eyes still closed, looked at me and said, Red Indian. Now, I know that's not politically correct in this day and age, but that was what he said at the time. And he was having a fluent conversation with someone in the spirit world. So I was fortunate to witness the speaking in tongues. Prophecy. Well, we've all had a message that gives us that little snippet of what may come in our lives. It gives us the hope to carry on, the strength to carry on sometimes, and the reassurance that our loved ones really are looking out for us from the other side of life. Healing, well, that's, a big plus for me. A healing circle was the very first one that I ever sat in as a teenager. And I sat in it for 2 years, just giving absent healing. And now I feel grateful for that because I learnt to give before I learnt to receive. And that was lovely. And knowledge, all this life is us trying to acquire knowledge, not knowledge of wealth or power, but the knowledge that communication and existence in another sphere is necessary. And it's almost vital to our world. And Edgar Cayce in The Origin and Destiny of Man said that matter was created to keep us separate from God, that while we were here living, we had to strive to be better people, to strive to become closer to God, so that when we pass over, I presume, we are perhaps on a higher level, on a higher sphere, because of the knowledge that we've acquired in our lifetime. Whether we will ever fully achieve that knowledge, I doubt it, but we can try. And that's the important thing, to keep trying, to keep being good, to keep doing the things that make us, but make us human. The people that share kindnesses with the people that we meet on the street, in the cafe, at the bus stop, just saying hello, making someone feel noticed. And you can play your part in doing that. As you go out, just say hello to people. You'll find that if you walk the same route every day and you say hello to people on the way, after a week, if you stop doing it, people will be saying to you, "Are you all right? You've not said hello today. Is everything okay with you?" So it's almost like what you give out, you receive. You're not doing it in order to receive something, but to just be a pleasant person, to lighten someone's load, but at the same time, you lighten your own. So thank you for listening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sandra. That was really, really beautiful and uplifting. Doesn't take an awful lot to lighten someone's heart, does it? And make them feel seen. Wonderful. Now, let us take a minute to reflect on Sandra's address before she gives us her demonstration of mediumship. Now, if Sandra should, Chandra, right? If Chandra should come to us first, so thank you very much. Sorry, I don't know what he put in there. Let me just, yeah, I know. Let me just make sure yeah, they're all right. They're in. Okay. If Sandra should come to you, please answer up with a lovely, clear yes or no into the microphone. Because we must remember that Sandra cannot hear you nod. Okay. And please make sure that your phones are switched off or on silent, please. Because the only messages that we want are from the Great Spirit world. So friends, I ask you to send up your love and your comfort and peace to Sandra. Thank you. Thank you, Sandra. No, you won't see me, just in church.
Well, here I am again, happy as can be. And it's lovely to see Ben here today, because I started out not quite as young as you are, but my children did. And interestingly, my daughter sends everyone to me for a reading, and my son doesn't tell anybody what I do. And yet they can both do it themselves, which is nice. So they have an understanding. Right. I believe I'm coming to the gentleman at the back on the left. Okay. I'm feeling mum. I'm feeling mum in the spirit world.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Now, she's come through and she feels very neat, nicely dressed as she
Thank
comes
you.
through. And that would be her.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
not overly slim figure, but I don't want to go to a wider figure either.
That's fine.
And I'm going back to when she was more in her prime, but she was always quite an upright lady.
Okay.
Her stance was very upright and
Yeah,
very, everything about her was neat, and her hair was neat as well. It's obviously paled, but was very
Yeah.
neat and short hair.
She had a thing about her. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, she did have a thing about hair, because she's making me very aware that her hair was so neat, and it was always well, there wasn't a hair out of place, literally. Good. But she has nice, quiet humour. I don't feel she'd be the life and soul of a party, but she did have a nice, quiet sense of humour.
Thank you. Yeah.
And she's coming to you. She put a big heart around your face, as
Yeah, thank you.
and I don't know whether you have a heart-shaped frame for her, but she put a heart around your face,
Thank you.
and that would make sense to you.
It's totally, yeah.
And she's remarking about, because you're wearing a hoodie, I know that towards the end of her life, she felt the cold quite a bit.
She did, yeah.
Because she's coming with a huge, huge furry hoodie thing on and putting the hood around her head.
Thank you.
And that would be significant to you also, because that's the way she's showing herself. She's thanking you for everything you did, because I know you were involved in her care and keeping in touch when, towards the end of her life, especially. Not like the people in the reading that sort of didn't have much to do with their family, with the lady. You had a lot to do with your mum, and you had a very, very close bond.
Best mate, thank you.
Sorry?
She's best mate. Best friend.
Yes, best friend.
First
yes.
one I fell in love with.
Yeah, that's lovely. But you know, that's really why she's bringing that big heart as well. And she is surrounding you in pink. Now, that's not normally a colour that you give to a man, but that is love. It's pure love that she's bringing to you as well. I'm taking to her stomach area down here that she would have had a bit of problem there.
She's a bloke, thank you. Yeah.
Sorry?
She should blow out a bit.
Okay.
It wasn't a family.
And I know I'm going down there with a problem. And I don't know whether it was you or her or someone else. I'm feeling that the left eye was a little bit blurred. Like the start of a cataract or something like that.
I'm not sure. I know my brother, he had a lazy eye. But I mean, I don't know, but maybe, but I'll answer that one.
I'm going to the left eye that just feels not quite right. Okay.
Fine.
I'm hearing Jemima, but I don't think it's a person's name. I went to Jemima Puddle Duck or something like that, but you didn't have a car that was nicknamed Jemima or something like that, did you?
No.
No. Can you understand?
Is it to do with children or anything?
Can't hear what he's saying.
Was it good? Is it to do with children? Is it like I've been Jemima?
To do with children? Well, I was taken to Jemima Puddle. I can't say it now. Did she have trouble with her speech towards the end? Like she couldn't get words out.
Yes, she did.
Because you've slurred, I've slurred, and and it just feels like it's this first contact with that she would have had trouble with her speech. Okay. Right, so
I know she went for an interview once. This bloke was, got me thrown in grammar school and that, and she went all this stage to work with young children, and she went to role play with it, but she'd do the sort of talk about Somerset and St. and all that sort of thing. So that's one thing in that.
Oh,
okay. That name of Jemima.
All right, and I want to give you the name of Ian as well.
Thank you.
Okay, because I just heard that called. So that's, I know that that's important for you too.
Thank you.
Okay. Your mum's coming through with a lot of pride and pride in you.
Thank you.
And she's saying you clean up well in that you've made the effort to come and
yes, it's probably what we watched me this morning.
Yeah, you've got to clean up to come to church, kind of thing. That was your mum's ethos, and she's just saying you clean up well. But she's smiling as she says it because you can't diminish the pride and the love that she has. And she's really just saying thank you. Okay, thank you. I'm going to grab my water from over here. So thank you for working with me then.
Thank you.
Where can I put this down? Is it all right there? Okay. I feel I want to come to the lady in the light pink coloured. Okay. I'm not quite sure what it is or who's here at the moment, but I'm feeling a queasy feeling. And I don't know whether it's with you or someone that's passed over. I do feel that there's a lady that's close to you at the moment.
Okay.
And she would have had this queasiness.
Okay.
And I am taken to this area with her.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not quite sure of the relationship to you yet, but she is close.
Okay.
It would be either a mother or very, very close friend, but it's a very, very close connection with you.
Okay.
There would be an element of dizziness with her as well. Seems like I'm getting the ailments today. An element of dizziness with her. And I'm seeing somebody, it's not the same person. I'm seeing someone in a long, long black coat. And it feels like, I don't normally give guides, but it feels like someone that wants to work with you for healing.
Oh, thank you.
So, because I'm seeing like a top hat, and I thought, oh, it looks a bit funereal, but it's not. It feels like a very, very old-fashioned doctor
Okay,
that
thank
wants
you.
to work with you for healing. So if you please watch if you're given this again,
I will, thank you.
because he is coming to help you with that. Can you also understand a young man that's passed a spirit, please? It feels like he's in his 20s. I could have the age wrong.
There was a couple of young men when I was younger as well who passed, not recently.
No, that's okay. They don't have to be. He feels like in his 20s. I do feel that he might have had a little bit of stubble or beard here.
Yeah.
And a darker skin.
Yes.
Yeah. And he's coming through with strength. I'm just seeing him with arms folded. And I think that would have been a habit of his.
Okay.
That he would have stood and watched things with arms folded. But although he passed a long time ago, I feel an interest in modern music with him. So I feel that you like modern music.
Yes.
And can you understand? I'm not sure. I'll throw this open in a minute, actually, because it feels like it could be for you, but could everyone else please listen? Because as I was driving here, I felt like I wanted a connection with a boy band of some kind. Is that with you or somebody else, please?
Well, the person who I think you're talking about was a musician, and he was a session musician. He played in a lot of for a lot of people.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Because it felt like not the spotlight, but it felt like the background choir or the background whatever was going on.
Yes.
Because I didn't hear actual lyrics.
No.
So I know that whoever it was not in the spotlight, if you like, but in the background in some way.
Yeah.
And he seems to now, from spirit side, quite like rap music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because you know how some rappers sort of put this headband thing on the head and tie it at the back. He's done that. And I don't think he actually did that while he was here, but he's just come through like that.
Okay.
Arms folded.
Yeah.
And listening to rap and everything, but he's watching you because you were always nice to him.
Okay.
You were always kind to him. And I feel he was a bit misunderstood while he was here by some people.
He had issues.
Yeah. So he said you were always nice and kind. He sort of strikes me a little bit as almost like a bit of a troubled soul, if you like, while he was living.
Yes.
And a bit stubborn at times, a bit sulky at times, I have to say, but also with a kindness.
Yeah.
That he was so very kind, and not a lot of people saw that. He would help anybody. And this is really what he's coming through to you now for, because you would help anybody. You helped him, little did you know it, but you did help him a lot. And he's thanking you for that, but he wants you to take that forward, that kindness, and keep it. He's trying to make your life a bit easier at the moment.
Thank you.
Because things are troubled around you. Is it you that's got queasiness here as well?
No.
No. I feel like a bit of stress queasiness here.
Oh, there might be. Well, not. I mean, my husband gets that kind of thing.
Okay. All right. Well, where it does feel like somebody living.
Okay.
I know there's a lady in the spirit world that had it,
Yes.
but it does also feel like there's someone living.
Yeah.
And this is where some healing, they're trying to give healing to that condition.
Okay, thank you.
And he's just happy to be able to come through and be recognised and to say hello. So he's got lovely humour as well. He's got a cheeky, impish grin, and his grin's actually reached his eyes.
Okay.
When he did do a smile,
Yes.
it was a fully fledged smile, if you like.
Yeah.
It reached his eyes very well. So I'm just going to leave you with his thanks. He's not leaving love, because it wasn't, you know, he's been very proper kind of thing. It's not leaving that, but the greatest of respect he's got for you.
So,
and for the work you do now and will continue to do.
Thank you.
You have got a pink thing in your hair, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah, it's all right. I sometimes see things, and I thought, but I'm very drawn to that, as if it's just symbolic of the love that you give other people. But I do feel I want someone that passed with breast cancer that you would know.
Yes.
Because I'm just feeling the pink ribbon for breast cancer.
Okay, thank you.
And they just want to be acknowledged. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So thank you for that. Don't know where I'm going yet, sorry. You don't need to take the microphone, but he said, you don't think I'm leaving yet. He's just hanging around now to see what's going on, just being cheeky and impish. So that's nice. I'm going to come to the ladies. You've got long hair. Feel I want to come here. Not quite sure why yet, but we'll see. I'm being shown a very open, very flat flower, which should be really significant to you. I also want to take you to November, to the poppy time, which should also be very significant to you for an anniversary. Okay, around that time. That's what I'm being shown at the moment, but I'm feeling someone that had an issue with their mouth. It feels very swollen to me, but it might not have been swollen. They're just really emphasizing their mouth. They're laughing and saying, oh, we had a big mouth. But that again is their humor. But physically, they had an issue with their mouth. Yeah. You understand where I'm? It's a gentleman. Yeah. You're thinking of a lady, aren't you?
Yeah, I was thinking of a lady. Actually,
Yeah.
yeah, now I can relate.
You can? Okay. Just nice humor. Now he is bringing a scarf and wrapping it round you. It's a white scarf and he's just wrapping it round. I don't know whether he wore scarves a lot, but he's putting one round. It feels important to keep this area warm for you as we come into the winter months. He's aware of a slight weakness there, that it's nothing major. It's just like you get a bit of a sore throat or a bit chesty.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And he's just trying to keep that area warm for you. He's coming through in quite a flamboyant way, quite showy.
Yeah.
Quiet but showy. If that's a bit of a contradiction in terms, he'd do things for you rather than say things to you. If that makes sense. He feels he did things out of love, but by showing you.
Yeah.
Rather than telling you he loved you. Is this dad, please? It feels fatherly to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's the sort that would just quietly make you a cup of tea and give it to you, but he wouldn't say, oh, I love you, girl, or anything like that. On rare occasions, he might say he's proud of you, but he wasn't one for dramatic words. When he spoke, you listened because it was worth listening to.
Yes.
And he's saying, well, listen to this about the scarf. And it's the way he's just so gently put it around you and adjusted it. So it was all the care and attention that he put into that simple gesture that spoke volumes of the love that he had for you.
Yeah, that makes
Very,
sense.
very proud of you, and very, very caring. And that doesn't stop even from the other side. He's still around. You can still call on him, and he's saying his love is unconditional. You can chip away at his love as much as you want. Doesn't matter, people on the earth, they love you if you do this right or you do that right. He's not too happy about that, I've got to say. But he doesn't interfere. It's your life. But he just wants you to know that his love is totally unconditional. It's there whenever you need to link into him, and you can link into him yourself. You're very capable. You do. And I feel I'm going to the right-hand side, a picture on a wall that you look at a great deal. I'm not sure if it's a picture of him, but it feels like a picture of him. So that as you sit, it's on the wall on the right-hand side, not quite in that, it's more towards you than in the middle or the far end. And it's a decent sized picture.
Yes.
It's about an A4 or bigger, because it's a big picture. And he's pleased about that. And he still feels like in the heart of the family. But he wants you to know that when you sit there and you turn and you look at that picture, he's looking back at you. All right. He's got a lovely grin, a really, really nice smile. And he just wants to give love to the family. All right. Again, I'm going lower tummy area. I don't know whether it's him that had that trouble or somebody living at the moment, but I'm going to cramp, slow down. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Okay. He makes me feel like he had a lot of vitality and energy with him. When he's in his prime, I'm not going to, as he got older, he wants to be remembered when he was young and vital and energetic and dashing around all over the place as he did. He tells me you dash around all over the place.
Oh, I do.
But I'm just feeling like gripe, slow down. If it's not you, could you please look around you and send healing to that situation? It's someone quite close to you, and I do feel it's a lady. So, okay. So
thank you.
Just send healing there. Thank you. Obviously, if there's any cause for concern ever, get it checked out. It doesn't, to me, we're not allowed to diagnose. It doesn't feel major, but it needs perhaps a trip to the doctor or something. Okay. Your dad's just happy he can dash about like he used to, and he's with you when you're dashing around. But more importantly, he's with you. It's not really more importantly, is it really? But he's with you when you sit and look at that big, big picture of him. He waxes lyrical sometimes. He's talking about the big picture. He wants you to see the big picture, not literally his photo, but see the big picture. Look beyond where you are now. Look to the future.
Yeah.
And you understand why he's bringing you that message right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And remember that unconditional love that he has for you, and that's what you deserve. All right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I feel I want to go to the lady in the stripy top down here at the front. So thank you. Now, as I come to you, I'm taking a deep breath. And I think you would understand why I need to take deep breaths around you at the minute, because that's what's seeing you through at the moment.
Yeah, I just
got
took a deep breath.
Yeah. You've got to keep stopping and pausing. And it feels like two children in the spirit world coming to be close to you at the moment.
Yeah.
You should be able to place two children.
Yes,
That
yes.
passed to spirit. They're coming in together
Oh,
to be around
yes.
you today.
Thank you.
Okay. They're quite shy, actually, the way they're coming in. They're not showing themselves properly, but I'm feeling a reasonable age with them as I'm linking to them here.
Yes,
They're coming in as children, not babies. You
Yes.
understand?
I do.
Okay. And one of them's bringing forward some food for you.
Okay, thank you.
And to me, it's as if they want you to eat properly.
Yeah, and it's not food, it's proper food. Yeah.
Sorry?
It's not junk food. I know what you mean. Yeah.
They want you to eat properly.
Yes, yes.
But they are also bringing a cake, but they've eaten
Thank you.
most of it.
Oh,
They're just bringing you a little bit.
yes.
But that's children, isn't it? That they go for the cake.
Yeah.
They've literally eaten most of the cake. And
Yes.
so whether they're monitoring like the sugar content or
Yes,
the carb
yes.
content to something, but they're bringing
Yeah.
you some of the nice things in life, but they want you to eat a little bit better than you are doing at the minute.
Indeed, I understand. Yes, yes.
They tell you we can get told off about our diets from the spirit world, can't we?
Yeah.
So, but they're not telling you off. They're coming quite gleefully, able to make contact with you,
Yeah.
and they are close in the spirit world. They want you to know they are together in the
Right.
spirit world, and that's important to you that they're together. They're taking me to hair.
Mhm.
Whether you've thought about doing something differently with your hair recently, it's like they're fluffing it up.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay, they're fluffing your hair up.
Yes.
But also, I feel that you will feel like a slight tingling here, slightly to the right-hand side.
You're right.
That's them
Yes.
coming
Yes.
and playing
yes.
with your hair as well.
Oh,
So if you just please watch for that, because that's what
yeah,
happened
yeah.
there.
I got pooed on by Big Seagull on Friday. So that feeling, I knew something was coming, and it felt like someone whacked me on the head. It was so huge. Yeah. Do that.
Ah, it's supposed to be lucky, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be. You saying that, it almost happened to me at the petrol station as I was filling up with diesel to come here today. And it was covered over, and a great big drip came down and just missed me.
Okay.
And it was big and white. And I thought, well, where's that come from? Because there was no bird up there.
Yes.
And I thought, thank you very much, Spirit. Just missed me. It didn't miss you.
No.
No. Well, with their childish delight, they're laughing about that.
Yeah.
I feel I want you walking a lot more.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
I
because they
understand.
want to walk with you.
Okay.
And you do walk now. Don't get me wrong, you do walk now,
I do.
but they want you walking more places more interesting than you go at the minute,
Yes, yes.
because it doesn't have to be parks and things, although they like the parks,
Yeah.
but interesting buildings, interesting things, because you
Yeah.
have an interest in that,
I do.
in
let
historical
go.
buildings
I do, very much. Yeah.
and what's around you. You are a
Yeah.
lady that looks around you,
I do.
and they enjoy that because they
Yeah.
can join in
Yeah.
with what you see. And it doesn't even have to be historical buildings. You'll notice like some graffiti on the wall, and it's
Yeah.
quite artistic, I think.
Yes. Yes.
And they like that. I feel they want you to pick up a paintbrush. And I
Yes.
don't mean for
Yeah.
decorating, I mean for art.
Yes.
And have a go, because that's what they want to, that will give you a lot of calmness.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've done it already.
I have. I've just put it in a box and moved away.
Because I know that you've done it already, but they want you to take it out again and carry on.
Yes.
And they're going to try and show themselves in your paintings. Don't deliberately try to paint them, they're saying.
Yes.
Just paint.
Yes.
And then when you finish the pictures, look for their faces in the pictures.
Oh, okay.
And you see them in the background.
Yes. Oh,
because they want you to know they're always in the background around you. Okay. So lots of love from them. They are giving love. They are wanting to hug and cuddle.
Yes.
And so just please know that they're there with you.
Thank you so much.
And carry on painting.
Oh,
Sounds like a carry on film, doesn't it? Carry on painting. So there we go. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Is Jackie in here? No.
She's in the hall.
Oh, it's okay. Ray, when I walked in straight away into the church, I've just got to say your dad was there.
Thank you.
He's been very close to you, as I'm sure you're aware, in recent weeks. But he was particularly pleased that Jackie had the sunflowers on.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
That she was wearing the sunflowers. And I didn't know until I did a reading once for Jackie at Spirit Seekers that sunflowers were significant.
Yes.
And now I know that. Obviously, I'm seeing them everywhere, but he was particularly pleased that she was wearing them. He hasn't come through with any particular message, just letting you know that he's there.
Thank you.
And he still keeps an eye on everything.
He certainly does.
And of course, I sat in the sanctuary, and there's his picture on the cushion there, and it was lovely. Bit spooky seeing him looking at me like that.
Yeah. He made a comment once about people sitting on his face, but I won't go into that. It wasn't necessarily polite, but those who knew Dad know where I'm coming from.
Okay.
Thank
but
you.
Of course, he's still got his humour. And I'm taken to the way he walked.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, I know that, but that's what he's bringing through as I'm feeling him now. He's just,
Yeah.
you will know that he's coming through a medium because of the way they start to roll.
Yeah.
It's like his secret sign to you.
Yes, no, I understand that.
Because sometimes it's very easy to get a message from him, from mediums, but he wants you to know that when they start to roll, it's spot on. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just feeling that devilish twinkle he had in his eye, and the stories he told.
Yeah.
But he wants you to know he was around you all the time. I obviously know that you're in hospital, but while you're in
I had
hospital,
a lovely vision of him and Mum in hospital and my uncle. So it was quite touching moment.
Yeah. Well, he actually said to me, it was a bit of a close call, but you're through it. And but he orchestrated healing for you, as he would. He orchestrated healing, and pleased to see you're out and about.
Thank you.
Right? But he said you still got to rest up.
Yes, I'm trying. I am trying. Yeah.
Don't do what he would do and carry on regardless and say there's nothing wrong.
That's a good carry on film.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Don't do what he would do, but rest up. Right?
Thank you, Sandra.
And he would like that humour of the carry on films.
Yeah, he did a little bit. Yeah.
He liked good old fashioned humour.
Yes, he did.
Not too rude.
No,
just
he liked good old fashioned comedy.
Good old fashioned
too rude. Yeah.
And I'm taken to Tony Hancock for some reason.
Yeah, he used to listen to that radio show when it was on the radio.
Okay. Well, that was Hancock's half hour, wasn't it?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. I just want you to know that he was around.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
He wants you to know that he
was around. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sandra.
I'm going to the lovely lady down here in the plummy colour. I don't know what colour it is. You bring it? I go through masses of water when I work. So. There's an older lady coming through for you now that would have liked a hat. I'm going to a smaller hat on her head. She would have liked to dress up. If she was going, for example, for a wedding, the hat used to have to come on. You know, she was very specific that she would have to wear a hat for a wedding. Which makes me feel as if there's good news around you at the moment.
Oh, lovely.
That you know of a wedding that's coming, or
I
there's
do.
good. You
I
do?
yes.
Because this feels like mum, or it could be grandmother, but it's close to you. But she's got this hat on ready. Okay. She's not really showing me a great deal more than that, other than that. Again, I feel she was a fairly upright person. You would also know someone that took their hair straight back and had it clipped in a bun. You might need to look at old photos for that, but her hair was... This isn't your mum, this is another lady coming through.
I see.
That's coming through at the same time, bringing the hair back and clipped. So there was no fringe, no nothing. It was just all taken back. A soft style. It wasn't severe, but
Practical, I suppose.
yeah. So taken back. It feels like the family are gathering for happy times. Weddings, you know, you're going to a wedding or hearing of the wedding, it feels like happy times. Well, it should be, really, shouldn't you? Don't look convinced of that.
A bit of discord over it. Yeah.
Well, discord or not, they're both going to that wedding.
Yes.
They'll be there.
Yes.
Nothing would keep them away from the wedding. And I almost feel that that's a bit of a message for you. Nothing should keep you away from it either.
Thank you.
Right?
Yes,
You understand? So that invite there, you go. You get the invite, you go. Don't worry about the discord. Put that on one side, because nothing should stop you from going.
Oh, it's more about who's going to take me.
Ah.
So discord.
Volunteers to be a chauffeur. Speak now, forever hold your peace. So arrange it. You'll something will happen that you will get there.
Thank you.
It's important that you go.
Yeah, that's good. That's interesting. Thank you.
But if you don't, they will, and they don't want to be there without you, these two ladies. So they are family. It feels like mum or grandmother, and I feel I'm going to the great further back. But you must have an aunt in spirit as well.
Yes, yes.
Because your aunt's around.
Yes.
Too. I want to give you the name of Lily, and that's not your aunt's name, but there would be a Lily around. You need to look for it, but Lily. Okay. And I feel I'm going to mother aunt level. I'm not going, it doesn't feel, it could be a friend of theirs, but Lily is being mentioned.
My husband had an...
There we go then.
Yes.
Okay. It's the right level. I didn't want to go so far back. No. It just felt like the next generation.
That's right.
Yeah. So, again, you're aware of spirit very close to you all the time.
Yes, can be. Yes, often.
Yes. But there are 3 people in particular that you especially like to hear from. 3 people are around you very closely, a great deal.
Yes.
And you would be aware of 3.
Yes.
Okay. And someone's talking about the power of 3. I'm not quite sure what they're meaning by that, but I don't know whether you've got 2 very close friends here, but they're talking about three of you together. It could be 3 in family, 3 of you that are close, but it's like a power in 3.
Okay.
Of 3 people. So it could be 2 friends and you, or it could be 2 family and you.
3 children.
You had 3 children?
Yes.
Okay. I'm happy with that because they're talking about 3, right? Power of 3.
3 grandchildren.
3 grandchildren. No, there's a lot of power in those 3s.
There is.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, it's interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Watch how they all bring you comfort, especially the grandchildren.
Yeah,
They are a great they're a joy to you.
they are really.
And you will, it's just going to keep on going. It's a joy that keeps on going. And I know that we think about a feather from the spirit world, but I'm just seeing I can't say it now, a feather. But so you've either recently just seen one.
I did,
but,
yes.
Yeah. But I also want to give you a pink feather. I don't know whether there's one that's come off something, but watch out for where you see a pink feather. It might come off a feather boa or something like that. I don't know what it's coming off, but just watch where you see a pink feather.
Oh,
all right.
Oh, well, thank you.
Because again, that's love coming through. And they're saying lean on your grandchildren for a source of joy, for a source of upliftment, because there are times where you get very, very down, but please draw on that strength that you get from the younger ones. All right.
Yes, I do get a lot of love from them.
Yeah. So draw on that, and that's great for you.
Okay. Oh, lovely.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
glad I'm going to the wedding. Thank you.
Yes.
Didn't think I was.
It's just got to be worked out in some
It
way,
has.
hasn't it? So
Yes, and take him as well.
there you go. You're going to a wedding, sir. Right. I was going to be very flippant then, but cheeky sense of humour there from the spirit world. So lots of love.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Sandra.
to you.
Appreciate that.
And thank you everyone for working with me. All the best. God bless. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sandra. That was a beautiful service. And of course, bless your spirit. And thank you to all of you. It wouldn't be possible without you. I'd now like to invite Phil to read the notices for us. Thank you, Phil.
Thank you, Dawn, and thank you, Sandra, for a beautiful demonstration. Good afternoon, everybody, and here are the forthcoming events. Our guest medium for the Divine Service next Sunday at 11 a.m. is Adrian Cobb. Now, this is Adrian's first visit to Wimbledon, so please come along next Sunday and support our service and give Adrian a very warm welcome. Please note the healing clinics are every Tuesday from 7 until 8:15 p.m. and Thursday 10 until 12 noon at Wimbledon. Our Friendship Club is every Wednesday from 11:30 a.m. until 2 p.m., which offers a wealth of new topics, practitioner-led discussions, workshops, and guest mediums. So become a regular friend and enjoy the benefits of our expanding membership. And there is no subscription fee. Friendship Club guest demonstrators. On the first Wednesday of each month from March to November, we have a guest medium or guest presenter. This coming week, October the 1st, Friendship Club presentation is hosted by Julie Caswell and Steve and Kelly Mason, who will delve into one of spiritualism's most intriguing subjects, the landscape of physical phenomena, using in this particular demonstration instrumental transcommunication, ITC, with a spirit bridge box. Experience for yourselves how spirit work proactively in this experimental encounter with the paranormal. Rachel Davis is available for one-to-one crystal healing at Wimbledon and Hackbridge to rebalance, re-energize, and relax the mind, body, and spirit. And her treatments are from £35 per 30 minutes. To book a session, please contact Rachel on her mobile number, which is listed on our Facebook pages. New events for autumn 2025. Dawn Collinson's Open Circle for Developing Mediums. This is a great opportunity to deepen your connection with spirit in a supportive and welcoming environment. Dawn runs her circle on the 2nd and 4th Thursdays of every month at 7 p.m. The next meeting is on Thursday, October the 9th. Admission is £7 per person and you can pay on the night. There's no need to register in advance. However, we would appreciate hearing from you if you are interested in attending. And please note, this is Dawn's last Open Circle date for 2025. The last special Wednesday event of 2025 is on Wednesday, the 15th of October at 7 p.m. at Wimbledon. And this is entitled Photographic Curiosities, Amazing Magical Egypt. Join us for an extraordinary evening with Brother George, the angel photographer and fairy whisperer, as he shares inspiring spiritual photographs from Luxor and beyond. Expect images of angels, guardians, and the divine, revealing both the seen and unseen worlds, plus a special feature of guardians captured right here in the borough of Merton. Open platform with myself, Phil Shaw, is on October the 23rd at 7 p.m, admission £5. This is for intermediate, advanced and working mediums to polish your platform presentation skills, evidential mediumship, inspirational speaking and psychic art. Full details will be posted in due course on our Facebook pages, and any inquiries regarding Open Platform should be directed to myself, Phil Shaw, at my email address, which is philesoteric@gmail.com, or on my Facebook page at Phil Shaw Spiritualist Medium. Please note, this is the last open platform for this year, and we restart in February 2026. Forthcoming demonstrations. There are no further demonstrations in September, but information regarding October events will be available shortly on our Wimbledon Facebook pages and website. For your diary, Friday demonstrations, there is a demonstration of mediumship with Ivan Lee at Hackbridge Spiritualist Church on October the 17th at 7:30 p.m, and the admission is £5. There is a Sunday demonstration at Wimbledon with Ivan Lee and Ashley Robinson on October the 19th at 7 p.m, admission £6.50. You can use the advanced booking facility for both the Hackbridge and the Wimbledon demonstrations, and this can be found on our Facebook pages or our website. Advanced booking links are always available on both the website and on Facebook. If you have any questions about any of our forthcoming events, or there are particular courses, workshops, or activities that you would like us to consider, please contact myself, Ashley, or Ray Robinson via Wimbledon Church website or our main Facebook page, or of course in person at church. I also have an announcement about our spiritual weekend, Spirit Seeker, in Stratford upon Avon. We have now 2 rooms that have become available for the Spirit Seeker weekend from October the 10th to the 13th. That's Friday to the Sunday night, returning on Monday. And anyone who is interested in having one or both of these 2 rooms, please can they contact Jackie Robinson on her mobile number, which is 0781 806 1063. I'll just repeat that. Jackie's phone number, 0781 806 1063. And that concludes the notices. Thank you very much.
The last reading I have for you is from a book called Amicable Spiritualism. There's a land of fadeless beauty, bright beyond the narrow sea, where the rainbow lasts forever and the stars eternal be. Homes no human hands can fashion, there forever shall endure. Spirit free from earthly passion, deathless spirits glad and pure. There is a land where chilly winter never spreads its frosty gloom, where no deadly blight can wither gardens of perennial bloom. 'Tis a land where never sorrow birds the mourner's tears to flow, where no frowning dark tomorrow ever dawns on humans or human woe. Yet in all my finest fancy never rose so fair a dream as this land beyond the waters doth to eyes celestial seem, where in love's embraces folden I my cherished friends shall see. Oh, this clime so glorious golden holds a happy home for me. Thank you, friends. I thought that beautifully explained what the spirit world might hold for us all. I'd like to say thank you very much to all of you, and now invite Sandra back up to close us in prayer. Thank you, Sandra.
Once again, would you please join with me in prayer? Loving Father, we give thanks for the companionship that we have felt within the church today, and that this may extend to those that have watched the service via the live webcast. We also give thanks for the joy and laughter that we appreciate in each other's company as we go about our daily business. We give thanks for the healing that we have received. We give thanks for all the good that is in the world. May we learn to appreciate it and to value it fully. We ask that you guard us and guide us and keep us safe until we meet again. Amen.
Sandra, I'd like to present you with these flowers.
Thank you
Thank
so
you very
much,
much for a
Bill.
beautiful service.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
Well, thank you to everyone in church, our congregation, and those online at home, of course. And to our congregation at church, a very, very safe journey home. And a huge thank you to Sandra. Once again, thank you, Sandra.